Think about the things that you tell yourself, the lies you use to rationalize taking the easy road. Taking the easy road and leaving discipline behind. Think about them.
I'm trying to get to where I'm going, and ain't nobody gonna stop me, or whatever going on, the talking and the captions or whatever the memes. It can't stop me because it's a vision that I have and it's goals that I have and set out for myself that I gotta get there no matter what.
The suffering before your mind starts saying we need self-talk. So what I tell myself is I go back to the months and years of preparation to get to that day. And I'm telling myself, it's 3:30 in the morning, and I'm looking at my shoes, and I want to go out there and run 30 miles. I have to, in that second, in that moment of this self-talk, my mind saying, you gotta find more, you gotta find more. I once again calm down, go back into my mind, in my cookie jar, I call it, and I have to reflect back on the shit I did to get here. And that becomes my self-talk. Self-talk does not work unless it is real. Most of us lie to ourselves in the self-talk. It doesn't work. It has to be real. It has to be something that you've done to make it really work.
I'm doing something I don't want to do. Every time I start doing things I don't want to do, I grow.
Everyone says discipline is so important, but they never want to tell you why. I'll tell you why. It's the strongest form of self-love. It's ignoring something you want right now for something better later on. Discipline reveals the commitment you have to your dreams, especially on the days that you don't want to. The future you is depending on the current you to keep the promises that you made to yourself yesterday.
Motivation is crap. It's people right now, maybe listen to this, they'll be motivated to go run. If it's cold somewhere where they're at, a lot of them shut that door, go back inside. That's motivation. It comes and go as how you feel. If you and your wife are good, if you and your kids are good, if you're good at work, you're motivated. I like a motherfucker whose life is imploded, ain't got shit in life, and says, I still gotta get after it today, man.
Your attitude has a giant effect, not just on your life, but on other people's lives around you.
To do anything successfully in life, you've got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. And if you want it that bad, if you're willing to give it that much, you get a big piece of what you want. And dreams do come true. Anything you want can happen and become a reality.
I went from a very average thinking person, like just average 19-year-old, to getting, I don't like reading, so I literally got on all these TED Talks and on YouTube, and I just started YouTubing videos about self-belief. What does it mean to be confident? And what does it mean to be a winner? How do you become a winner? And I would watch hours and hours of Tony Robbins and Les Brown and TED Talks, and I taught myself how to believe in myself and how to think that I was greater than just this kid that was a dropout, never really had great grades, never really was the starter, never was the captain of a team. I was just always kind of this average person, and overnight I taught myself that I could be great.
You gotta take full responsibility for your life, and when you do, your life is gonna go to a whole nother level. Listen to me very closely. There's somebody in this room and you waiting on your manager. There's somebody in this room and you waiting on the CEO. There's somebody in this room, you're waiting on somebody else to help you get to the next level. And I want to declare to you today that the next level belongs to you, that whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it, but you got to stop thinking that somebody else has the power to help you make your dreams and goals become a reality. And you have to understand that the most successful, the most powerful, the most influential person you know is the person you staring at in the mirror.
Do you actually want to do this or not? Do you actually want to do this or not?
Don't half-ass it. Don't half-ass it. Boy, that never goes out of style, does it?
Because if you actually want to do it, what's going to stop you? Nothing. And if you don't really want to do it, what's going to stop you? Just about anything that comes up. Just about any obstacle that gets in your way becomes an excuse. It becomes a reason. It becomes a rationale for not proceeding down that path.
Pain is there to ask you one simple question. Do you really want to achieve your goals? Or are you just a talker?
I wish I would have. Right. That is the last thing I want to have to think in the future. Oh, dude, I wish I would have. Right? I mean, is that ever going to be a positive statement when you have to look back at, you know, your last couple years or months or weeks, whatever, and think, oh man, I wish I could have blank.